So finally we have the Dizo Watch R in our hands, and it was extremely hyped by Dizo, but was it worth that much hype? We are about to find out. First, let's start with a quick unboxing. So for starters, Dizo is actually a company which is under Realme's Tech Life ecosystem. So it is not a sub-brand of Realme, like Realme didn't create it. It's more like a partner brand. So let's start with the build quality. So at this price, normally you would get quite decent silicone straps. This too comes with silicone straps, but this is a lot softer, and also it is a bit thicker than the other straps in this price segment. Even if you look at this buckle here, it is like a very glossy premium metal buckle. And the case of this watch here, it's aluminum. And at the top, the glass is a 2.5D curved glass. And I've also used this glossy polycarbonate for the bottom. Now let's talk about the design. So first, you'll notice that this is a big watch. The dial size is 45 mm. So people who have thin wrist, or you just simply don't like a big display in your wrist, this is definitely not for you. The aluminum definitely looks more premium and feels more premium than polycarbonate. And also Dizo claims that this is the slimmest watch in the segment. Even here, if you look at the buttons, one has like a line and one doesn't. And that definitely increases the premiumness. It looks a little bit more premium. And the edges are chamfered here, so that too looks good. Like the attention to detail to this watch is really good. The display. Let's talk about the display. So this is a 1.3-inch AMOLED display which comes with a 360 by 360 resolution. I would say it is quite sharp, also quite bright for outdoors. So being AMOLED, it also comes with always on display. It also has this cool feature: if you cover the screen turns off. Now let's talk about the UI of this watch. So it is basically the UI you get in Realme watches, but there are some extra things, like you get this fit notification menu in the settings, in which you can toggle on and off some health related notification without using the app. I also noticed there were some watch faces taken straight from Realme watches. And I also feel like this watch was little bit rushed because there are a lot of things missing here. Like there is no flashlight app like other watches have it. It basically makes the screen white, which does work when you don't have anything around you. And also weather. You just simply cannot rely for weather on this watch. Like the actual temperature is 14 degrees. The Dizo app on the other hand shows it's 21 degrees and the watch says it's 90. Like even the app is not syncing with the watch. And when you use the Find My Phone feature, the phone starts ringing, but you literally cannot stop it. Like whatever I do, it doesn't stop. It will stop on its own after like a minute. It comes with 110 sports mode, but you just simply cannot set workout goals, which is so basic. And in the watch's sleep data, you can only see light sleep and deep sleep. There is no graph and it doesn't show when you are awake. There is also no rapid eye movement in sleep tracking. You can see the graph or the awake time in the app, but not in the watch. And these all problems can easily be fixed with software update. Now, how well does this watch monitor your health? So heart rate and blood oxygen monitor, I would say both are quite average. Like both give fairly consistent, accurate results most of the time. There is no stress monitoring in this watch. And the sleep tracking in my testing was not quite accurate. And in the activity data menu, it's quite basic. It only shows you the steps, the calories you have burned and the distance you have covered. The only good thing is that it has 110 sport modes, but again you cannot set workout goals for them. Now let's talk about the durability. It comes with 5 ATM water resistant. The case is made up of aluminum and the front glass actually has some protection. They're calling it as 7H hardness. And it also has Realme Tech Life Quality Assurance. Basically means they have done 50,000 times button test and 5,000 times buckle test and aging test and some few more tests. So you know it is a good product in durability. Now let's talk about some problems which basically everyone faced who bought these watches. So first, when I received this watch, in the plastic cover it said that you have to charge it to boot it on. So once I put it up on charge, it said it is charged up to 100%. So I basically took it out of charge and switched it on. So after some time the screen started flickering and it basically switched off, and then it was not responding until I attached this charging cable back, and then it showed it was having only 1%. This happened with many people, and this is actually not the problem of the battery. These are small bugs. Like whenever you buy a new product, it is not going to be charged 100%. That was like false information. And my guess to the screen flickering problem was that it had very less battery and the watch didn't knew it and it just turned off because the battery ran out. And also once I was just normally using it and the screen just went off and it started vibrating and I couldn't do anything. I fixed that issue by going into the watch's app and factory resetting it, and it was hardly connecting to the app that time. But once I got it factory resetted, it started working alright again. And these are the small bugs that Dizo can easily fix with OTA updates. And Dizo is quite regular with the updates. Like yesterday also I had one update, and Dizo is trying to continuously fix these problems. But the weather syncing problem, find my phone problem, these have not been solved yet till now. And also there are a lot of things missing, like the flashlight and animations are missing. The build is very robust, it is very good. The AMOLED display is perfectly good. It has good quality display. The looks are good. So for looks part, the build part, the durability is very good, I would say. The workout and health monitoring part is average. Like you cannot set workout goals, but you have a lot of workouts in this watch. The battery life, Dizo was claiming 12 days, but in the box surprisingly they are claiming only 10 days. In my testing with always on display, with continuous heart rate on and with some notifications on, it won't last even more than 2 days in my testing. But if you just have that always on display feature off and have continuous heart rate on and notifications on, it will easily last 9 days in my testing. So what is my final verdict? So the first sale it was priced around 3,500 rupees, and in the second sale the price is going to be going high. So with the OTA update, Dizo has fixed a lot of things, and I would only recommend this if you want a good display, a good build, a good design. If you want something more accurate in health monitoring part, I would recommend something like a noise color fit caliber, and it is even cheaper at 2,000 rupees. That's pretty much it for this video. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. Consider subscribing to my channel for more new videos like this, and I'll see you in the next video.